This is for educational use only. Our group is allowing our instructor, Mr. Roldan Ardinas, to use this as educational material.
Hello everyone, I'm Decadit Achaga and we're gonna talk about the globalization of religion. So, our learning objective of this topic is first, explain how globalization affects religious practice and beliefs. So number two, analyze the relationship between the religion and global conflict and conversely, global peace. So globalization means the interconnectedness of people, culture, and ideas. So religion is also exception. It spreads faster today. It's because of migration, trade, and media, and also technology. This has a reshape of how people practice and understand their faith. Like one of the major impacts of globalization is the spread of religion, because their original boundaries, as like for example Christianity in the Philippines, like Christianity was introduced in the Philippines during the colonization of the other country or something Spanish. So today, globalization connects Filipino Catholics to the world through pilgrimage, missionaries, work, and online events. So globalization also brings religion pluralism because of migration and global communities. People encounter different faith or more often. This promotes tolerance, dialogue and respect. For example, many Filipino workers abroad adapt their religion practices to fit in while still holding their traditions. However, globalization also challenges traditional beliefs, like exposure to different worldviews, and lead more some to question or reinterpret doctrines, new religious movement that can appear. At the same time, some group respond by sticking to stricter traditions to practice their faith.
Good day everyone. Today I'll be discussing the impact of globalization to religious practices. The globalization has greatly influenced how people express and practice their faith around the world. It has made religion more accessible, connected, and interactive across culture. First, we have worship services. Next is prayer and devotion. Then we have pilgrimage. And lastly, religious education. First, we have worship services. Through online services and live stream rituals, people from different parts of world can now participate in religious gatherings. This breaks geographical barriers and keep faith communities connected from afar. Next is prayer and devotion. With virtual prayer, groups, and mobile applications, believers can pray and share their faith together despite being in different countries. This promotes a sense of unity and spiritual connection globally. Then we have pilgrimage. Religious travel encourage cross-cultural exchange and tourism, allowing people to experience diverse traditions and beliefs. This boosts global understanding and strengthens the bond between faith and culture. Lastly, religious education. Through online access to sacred texts and teachings, people can now learn about different religions easily. This helps spread knowledge, awareness, and tolerance among global audience. So in summary, globalization has transformed religious practices by promoting connection, accessibility, and cultural exchange. It allows religion to transcend boundaries and become a truly global experience. Thank you.
Today, I'll be discussing how globalization influenced religion through four main concepts, which are the religious definition, cultural adaptation, syncretism, and religious pluralism. So first, let's start with religious diffusion. So, globalization allows religions to spread beyond their original regions. For example, Christianity, Islam, and Buddhism have reached millions of followers across continents because of migration, trade, and modern communication. This shows how faith can travel and take root in new parts of the world. Next, we have cultural adaptation. When a religion spreads to a new place, it often adapts to local customs and traditions. This helps people to connect more deeply with their faith while still preserving their cultural identity. For instance, certain Christians' celebration in Asia incorporate local music and food, showing how religion adjusts to fit different societies. Third, syncretism. It happens when elements different religions band together. Globalization encourages this interaction, creating new spiritual practices. For example, in Latin America, indigenous beliefs have merged with Catholic tradition, forming unique way of worship that reflect both cultures. And lastly, religious pluralism means that in today's globalization, world-made religions coexist in the same society. This diversity encourages mutual respect, understanding, and dialogue among people of different faiths. It helps promote peace and tolerance in an increasingly connected world. So, in conclusion, globalization does not just spread religions, it transformed them through diffusion, adaptation, syncretism, and pluralism. We can see how faith continues to evolve while connecting people across the world.
Religion role in global conflict and peace is dualistic. While religious identity and extremism can fuel violence, religion is really the sole cause of conflict, which often stems from political, economic, or social factors. Conversely, religious values like compassion and forgiveness alongside interfaith dialogue and can promote peace and reconciliation, religious freedom, and addressing socio-economic and inequalities are critical to fostering peace. As societies with robust freedom and democracies tend to be more harmonious. Ultimately, religious impact depends on how its teachings and communities are leveraged either to divide or to unite.
So, religion plays a major role in shaping global events, influencing both conflict and peace, while the differences in faith have sparked tensions and wars throughout history. Religion also promotes unity, compassion, and understanding, so exploring these relationships helps us see how belief systems can both divide and bring the other world together. So, let us know what is global conflict. Global conflict in globalization refers to the tensions that dispute that occur among nations, groups, or institutions due to world wars growing interconnection. While globalization promotes cooperation, interdependence, it can also lead to competition and clashes over power, identity, and resources. So both of these main points is number one, economic. Countries compete for global market trade advantages and access to resources which can lead to trade wars or economic inequalities. So number two, political conflicts. Globalization can also spark power struggle, territorial disputes, and disagreements over international policies. Number three, cultural conflict. As cultures interact, tensions may arise from a different value, traditions, and fear of cultural loss. Number four, security conflicts. Interconnected systems risk like tourism, cyber warfare, and military rivals that cross national borders. The last one is environmental conflicts. Nations may clash over climate responsibilities, resource exploitation, and sustainable development. So in summary, globalization connects the world, encouraging cooperation and progress, but it can also deepen inequalities, competition, and cultural or political rivalries. That's all.
Good day everyone, I am Decadent Samson. Today, I'll be talking about the relationship between religion and the global peace. Global peace means living in harmony with all nations, cultures, and religions, without war or conflict. Religion can help promote this peace because most religion teach us love, kindness, and forgiveness, and respect. For example, Christianity teaches us to love our neighbor, Islam promotes peace, and Buddhism teaches non-violence. But sometimes, religion can also cause conflicts when people misunderstand or misuse it. That's why we need to tolerance, open dialogue, and respect among all faiths. As individuals, we can support peace by being kind, respectful, and understanding towards others, no matter what their religion is. In the end, if we live by all the true values of our faith, religion can truly be a bridge to global peace.
So the media plays a major role in the globalization of culture by spreading ideas, values, lifestyles, and traditions across the world, making societies more interconnected and alike. Here's how. So transmission of information and ideas. Media platforms such as the television, internet, films, and social media allow people to access news, entertainment, and cultural products from different parts of the world. So this helps people learn about other cultures and adopt certain practices or beliefs. Next is the promotion of a global culture. Through global media networks like Netflix, YouTube, or TikTok, similar trends in music, fashion, and language spread rapidly. This leads to the creation of a shared global culture where people from different countries enjoy the same content and follow the same influencers. Next is the cultural exchange and interaction. Media encourages cultural exchange by showcasing diversity and allowing people to appreciate or blend different cultural elements, such as K-pop from Korea or Hollywood films from the US. Next is the influence on identity and values. Media can shape how people see themselves and others. It introduces global values such as equality, freedom, and human rights, which influence local cultures and traditions. Next and last is the bridging distances. The media connects people across borders, making the world feel like a global village where people communication communication and understanding between cultures become easier and faster.
So, good day everyone. We'll be tackling about the role of media and globalization of culture, religion, and also the creation of global village. So, the instantaneous reach of modern media, including both powerful satellite broadcasts and ubiquitous social platforms, serves as the core infrastructure accelerating the globalization of religion and also the realization of McLuhan's global village. This technological capacity fundamentally alters the nature of faith by enabling the deterritorialization of religious practices. Faith is no longer confined to its geographic origin, but thrives in deterritorialized communities or the diasporas connected by a constant stream of religious content, witnessing a central religious figure or event, such as a papal address or global prayer initiative, simultaneously creates a powerful shared religious consciousness that reinforces collective identity across millions of adherents globally. However, this media flow is a source of intense dynamic tension. On one hand, it compels the group towards adaptation and syncretism, as they selectively incorporates global tools and culture trends to remain relevant. On the other, it provides the precise means for groups dedicated to fundamentalist resistance to organize, recruit, and also rapidly amplifies their orthodox anti-global messages. Consequently, media not only ensures the global visibility and interconnectedness of religion, but also polarizes the religious landscape, giving equal voices to forces of both unity and fragmentation. So yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Good day everyone. So today I'll be discussing the role of media in the globalization of the global village. How media connects people, cultures, and ideas across the world, creating a sense of unity and shared understanding. So, first is what is global village? Global village is a term describes the world as one large community connected through media and technology. So in this digital age, people can instantly share ideas, beliefs, and culture regardless of distance and nationality. So media has made communication borderless. It has turned the world into a single interconnected village, hence the name Global Village. Through television, the internet, and especially social media, people are now able to communicate in real time, exchange knowledge, and experience the lives of others. This has helped promote unity and understanding, also cultural awareness among nations. First is the digital connectivity. We have digital connectivity. So the first key point in digital connectivity, this refers to how digital platforms like social media, online forums, and news outlets, people connect from different parts of the world. So through digital connectivity, we can easily engage in interfaith and intercultural dialogue. For example, people of different religions, races, and nationalities can now communicate, share perspectives, and learn from one another instantly. So, this helps break down cultural barriers and encourages respect and cooperation between diverse groups. So, it also provides opportunities for collaboration in education, businesses, science, and for social causes, truly making the world smaller or more united. So second is the information exchange. The second key idea is the information exchange, which media plays a vital role in sharing cultural traditions and medias across borders. So Through films like movies, documentaries, musics, and even short online videos, people gain insights, insights into how others live, their customs, celebrations, and values. So, this continuous exchange of information allows people to appreciate cultural diversity, also finding common ground. So, moreover, information exchange supports global education. Students can access online lectures like us using Canvas LMS from other countries, or businesses can share innovations internationally, and communities can learn new ways to solve problems together. This is how media strengthens global understanding and development. Now for the third is religious awareness. Media serves as a bridge for understanding different faiths and beliefs systems. Through news, educational programs, and online discussions, people can learn about diverse religions, their teachings, traditions, and celebrations. So, this awareness encourages tolerance and peaceful coexistence in the globalized world. When people understand the beliefs of others, misconceptions are reduced, right? And mutual respect grows. Media, therefore, helps build a society that values diversity while promoting harmony among faith communities. Lastly, fourth is the shared values. Finally, global media helps foster a sense of moral and spiritual unity among people. When we see stories of compassion, cooperation, and kindness across the world, we begin to recognize that despite our differences, we are common human values. Through media, we are reminded of what connects us: love for family, love for pursuit of peace, and the desire for justice. And more importance of empathy. These shared values form the foundation of global village where humanity works together for the common good. To summarize, the global village is a world connected through media and technology. Digital connectivity allows people from different backgrounds to communicate and collaborate. Information exchange enables the sharing of cultural traditions and knowledge across borders. Religious awareness promotes understanding and tolerance among diverse faiths. Lastly is the shared values unite humanity through compassion and cooperation. Overall, media has incredible power to connect us, to transform our world into a community built on respect, learning, and shared humanity. If we use it responsibly, media can continue to strengthen global unity and make our world truly live up to the vision of a global village. That's all. Cadet Sigismar, thank you.